Hello everyone, welcome back to another vlog on the JayBee Milly channel. I'm JayBee and today we're going to be looking for a load of Scooby Doo and Hanna-Barbera items at some of our local thrift stores. So come along with us and let's see what we can find.
Something to hold on to, gotta find it first. But here I am, 'cause I've been laying under palm trees, waiting for the summer, knowing there's nowhere to go. 'Cause I am happy on this island, wanna be my funland. I don't ever want to leave, I'm in a tropic club.
Okay, so we are back from that thrift store hunt, and one of the first things that we found is this Fred Flintstone money box. So this is really cool. One of the last things we expected to find were Flintstones things, especially ones that seem as retro as this is. We'll do a closer little glimpse of all this here. And what's even cooler about this, I mean, this is no disrespect to the people that made or designed this. I almost thought that the look of it initially screamed unofficial. I don't know if that's a vibe that you guys are picking up with as well, but I did like the look of it, but it did look a bit unofficial to me. But if you look at the back of it here, I'll try and get that turned around and in focus, you can actually see, let's see there if you can, there we go. So you can see the little glimpse on the top row, Barbera Productions, obviously with the full label. You would have had Hanna-Barbera Productions, and so I'm inclined to think that this is an officially licensed Fred Flintstone money box. So a really cool find, and it's just amazing. Now these are things that we can technically get away with, but I'm not too sure. These were gifts that we got on the days that we went over. They're meant to be dog toys, but you look at that Scooby Doo branding there. And just the ball in general, I mean, it's nice to have the tags here. I thought that this was really, really cool. And definitely stuff that we'll be really excited to put on the collection shelves and everything. Hopefully we'll have a full collection video coming out soon. And again, as well as that, another variant here. You can see the label's still intact. And I prefer this one in a way, just because of the red and yellow colour scheme. I think it pops quite nicely. Now, there's other, I want to say miscellaneous things. We'll sprinkle them in between the Scooby stuff as well. But we did pick up quite a number of DVDs. So, I guess I can switch to this angle now. This is Pokemon Heroes, the movie. I think it's the third or fourth one. Not entirely sure. But it says $2.99 there. But we actually got this for £1, which, I mean, I don't know how that translates to in dollars. Maybe just shy of $1, low of $1. Or maybe at this point it's just the same. But just picture this being $1. I don't think that's too bad at all. And because it is still sealed, maybe we'll unbox it on the channel at some point. We'll kind of switch it up a bit. Here we have Scooby Doo 2 Monsters Unleashed, and I know what a lot of people are thinking, that we usually don't buy repeats, we leave repeats, but I kind of feel like this isn't a repeat. One being, it doesn't have the slipcover, the newly released slipcover like we do have, and even without that, I do think we've got the version that switched up the scene a bit to have the Warner Bros. Kids logo on one of the corners, and so it was kind of nice to have, you know, the DVD free from that branding. So yeah, not like it changes the film at all, but yeah, I kind of like that. Now the next miscellaneous one is Pokemon Jirachi Wishmaker, the 10th anniversary edition. I remember this, like watching this growing up. I think that because my favourite generation before the newest one was Generation 3, I really gravitated towards the movies of this era when Ash was travelling with Max and May. I really loved it, and this was definitely one that I'm really happy to find. We've not sold any of our Pokemon stuff that isn't Pokemon cards, so we might even do a Pokemon collection video at some point as well. I mean, comment down below if you're interested in seeing that. But I think by far, this is the best thing we found in terms of the Scooby-Doo DVDs. And we actually didn't have this one. This is, I don't know how well the camera's picking that up, but it's the hologram edition of Scooby-Doo The Mystery Begins. Now, if you're a fan of this movie, we've interviewed Nick Pilatus, who played Shaggy, and Kate Milton, who played Daphne, and also the director, Brian Levant, and a load of other people that have worked on this movie. So I'll leave that playlist linked in the description down below. Really worth checking out because they're all absolutely incredible. And I like this movie a lot. I know it's somewhat controversial. Some people don't really like it or the Lake Monster, but I love it. And the last find is going to take a little bit of setting up, so bear with me. So here we have a That's All Folks bag. I think this was from Poundland. A couple of things with this. One is Bugs Bunny, which is amazing. Not really Scooby-Doo or Hanna-Barbera, but given the Warner Brothers umbrella that they're all kind of under, and given the fact that we've recently had a Scooby-Doo and Looney Tunes mashup short, I thought it was appropriate. And the quote, "That's all folks," I don't know if that was ever Bugs' thing, but I always remember it being more of the thing that Porky Pig would say at the end of the movies or the TV shows. And obviously because we've interviewed Bob Bergen, it kind of fits. And I don't know, I love the background as well. It almost struck me as kind of tie-dye, almost water bleed, but I don't know if it's like a rainbow to tie in with Pride or anything like that. But regardless, just a cool bag in general. We're definitely excited to store some things in here, maybe even put it on display, and hoping that they do a Scooby Doo bag at some point. That would just be absolutely amazing. So yeah, those were all the finds that we found in the thrift stores. I apologize if I'm falling over some of my words in terms of that. Over here we call them just charity shops and stuff like that, but because of the YouTube algorithm being what it is, not a lot of people, or at least more people, are more inclined to watch something, you know, with an American audience, so that's kind of why that's going on there. But I don't know, I really liked this kind of batch that we had today. What was your favourite find that we found today? Comment down below, and other stuff that you want us to look out for when we do some of these merchandise hunts. So yeah, for more vlogs and content and reviews on interviews, please like, comment and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.